G'day everybody, Daniel here from GI Energy. I'm here with Shayne Wood from Supply Partners, Phono's main distributor, or only distributor I should say, in Australia. We're standing in front of their brand new 475 watt panel. Just a real quick bit of history on Phono. We've been installing them for probably over a decade now, for commercial businesses and for homes. They've always been very reliable. One of the things we really like about them is the diverse background of the company. So a lot of solar panel manufacturers only make solar panels, which is fine. Some do a good job of that. But with a very volatile industry where volume goes up and down, in those times where it goes down, a lot of those companies over the years, because they only sell solar panels, have unfortunately disappeared. So background on Phono are part of Sumec, the Sinomach Group. They make container ships, agricultural machinery, lawnmowers. They have finance divisions, parts for BMW and Mercedes vehicles. The list goes on and on. So if the solar industry is not particularly buoyant at one stage, they've got all the other revenue streams to top up that diversified business, meaning that your warranties should be pretty safe. We've done other videos on Phono, so there's more information there if you want to check out some of those. But just moving on to this panel. So as I said, this is the new 475 watt panel, moving on from their current 440 HTT panel. Tell us a bit about this one, Shayne.
Yeah, this is some of the newest technology. Phono are really good at staying at the front end of technology. So this new 475 watt panel is now using the back contact. So if you get up close enough, I'm not sure how the video will be, but all the little bus bars you would normally see lining through here have now all been removed to the back of the glass. And what that effectively does is create a larger absorption area. So you've now got, that is all sandwiched between the two layers of glass. So you've got dual glass. So you get a better encapsulation. So what you're seeing now is the risk is being limited by removing all the plastic back sheets and things that are a weak point in panels. Phono, we were amongst the first people to bring in a dual glass into the Australian industry about 3 years ago now. So now it's commonly used. This is now encompassing a 2 mil front and a 1.6 mil back glass layer. So it gives you really, really high absorption. One thing Phono are tremendous at as well is they've got a really good temperature coefficient. So in layman's terms, it's a little bit like us. The hotter it gets, the less we work, or the slower we work, right? So all of the panels have that ability to derate as we increase above 25 degrees. The temperature coefficient on this is good. So as it gets hotter, these will reduce less than a lot of other panels will in the market, which leads to more power, right? Which is what you're trying to achieve out of your solar system to maximize your investment.
Yeah, absolutely. And you were saying before, we were talking before the video started, it's important obviously to get your solar panel right, because that then flows onto your overall investment if you're buying in a battery, which is obviously a reasonably heavy additional cost. You want your battery to do the job for you. It all starts with the panel producing the energy on the roof.
It does. I mean, batteries are essentially a storage tank. So effectively, they don't do anything more than what they just pulling power in, taking power out. That's all that happens.
Yeah.
That's controlled by your inverter, but your inverter is only controlled by what it's been able to absorb off the roof. So I guess the critical thing that people are not thinking about when they're purchasing a system, particularly with energy storage, is how much power can I get? A maximum generation is the key to get the best benefit and maximum ROI out of your investment, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, we're very excited about this. It'll be landing in December this year, and we're very impressed with the quality as usual. That goes without saying, but some of the new innovations been fantastic.
We actually talk about it all the time since the batteries sort of really took off, mostly because of the subsidy that was introduced. People don't ask about panels as much anymore. So when you're on the phone with a potential customer or you're running through systems with people, it's all about battery. People tend to forget about the inverter and the panel. And it's really obviously crucial, as you said, to get those components correct and potentially allow for a little bit more budget to get a better quality panel rather than something that's cheaper. So if you're looking for a solar quote, make sure you're asking about the panel.
Yeah, absolutely. And Phono come with a 30-year performance warranty and a 30-year manufacturer warranty as well. So it's the best warranty on the market as well. So good protection for your customers, good guarantee of high quality. I know that you've seen over and over again data that backs that.
Absolutely.
So thanks for supporting Phono.
One of the things I like about the warranty as well was it came at a time where a lot of solar panel manufacturers were increasing their warranties just to meet market conditions. So it wasn't that anything had changed in the product. They just decided to increase the warranty to 25 years as a product warranty from maybe 10 or 15 and then up to 30 in some cases without any innovation in the product. And I remember when Phono increased theirs, it was because they changed that backsheet. So they took away the most common point of failure, which is the plastic backsheet. And you can see it on the roofs of old panels where they look a bit yellow. That's the backsheet not doing its job properly. And it was only then that they committed to a longer warranty. So the longer warranty wasn't a market employ like it seemed to be with some other companies. It was a genuine innovation, strengthening the product and therefore being able to provide a much stronger, longer warranty.
Yeah, and you'll notice that even international warranties is quite different to Australian warranties as well.
Yeah.
Right, but you're correct. Phono didn't change their warranty until they improved the bill of materials.
Yes.
And the strength and the structure and the reliability. So that's just responsible management.
Yeah, 100%.
Direction. These are amazing new panel. Can't wait to get them in stock.
And one of the other things that's really impressive with this panel is the way that it deals with partial shade.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, shade comes in a lot of different ways. Obviously, you don't want to put panels up behind trees.
Of course.
But there's always going to be maybe a little branch here or there that's going to interrupt that, or you're going to get leaves that end up on the panels and they're not clean, dirt build up, cloudy days. All of those things are obviously going to affect the absorption of the panel. But the new Quasar panel is amazing at shade. So we've got a little demonstration we can show you on that.
Let's check it out.
Okay. So here we have two little panels connected up to some little LED lights. So basically the same cell technology, just a standard TopCon cell compared to the new Quasar. So what we'll do here, we'll just kind of give you a bit of a look. If we cover up a cell on each of these, you can see that that amount of shade's enough to stop the production of power. Compared to, Daniel?
No difference.
So same thing, and you do it with, say, covering up two cells.
Slight difference, but not much.
Yeah, obviously that's not going to work over here on that one. So
if we go to 3,
and then we can go for 3 cells.
That's when you see it dim, but it is still on.
Yeah, but I think you're cutting over a couple of the other cells there too.
Oh yeah, true.
To be fair.
Oh yeah, that's the
that was like
one.
6 cells then.
Yeah, okay. And it's still on.
It's
I
still
don't know
on.
if the video picks that up, but it's
so
still
when you
on.
start to get those leaves on your roof and you start to get the little bit of shade coming across from the branch, these things are going to be still pumping out more power.
Even when you cover the whole thing,
it's still just generating there. Yeah. But I guess you multiply that by a full cell, a full panel, a full string, you're probably still getting some power out of it. So that's where it's important, again, just to re-emphasize, how much power you get out of your panel is the critical thing in a good result with your energy system.
With your overall solar system and ultimately your payback.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thanks very much,
Amazing.
Shayne. Appreciate
Pleasure.
your time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.